The Arc Encounter and City of Williamstown are suggesting a partnership between the two entities to benefit the residents of the City of Williamstown. Williamstown is located in northern Kentucky and has a population of just a few thousand. The Arc Encounter is a themed attraction located in Williamstown that opened in July of 2016. And with over 400,000 guests as of November 2016, has placed Williamstown on the map. The partnership proposes a community center and park that will target the youth of Williamstown.
The Arc Encounter is located in the city of Williamstown, Kentucky. It is a small town with a population of only 3,700 people. The available park and recreation in the town of Williamstown includes a handful of open space parks and holiday events. However, there are no structured parks facility for youth or community centers. Williamstown seeks to be a community-oriented city that promotes a healthy lifestyle for all residents. The education and the development of the children in the community is also a priority for the city, and with the limited public facilities that are available in Williamstown, the city tries to consistently offer educational programs for youth in the area.
Currently, Williamstown does not offer much in the way of programming, especially for youth. And not only that, there's not many spaces available. There are some outdoor parks and recreation areas that fulfill some needs, recreation needs of the community. But in a lot of ways, the town is really lacking in spaces and certainly programs for the community members. And specifically youth, our youth programming is lacking. And that's probably one of the most important forms of programming that a community can offer. So that is one of the main problems that we hope to fix with our plan. The uniqueness of our plan is how the Arc Encounter and the City of Williamstown will create a partnership, with the Arc Encounter's primary focus being the paths, attractions, and information sessions, and the primary focus of the City of Williamstown being the youth programs, rentals, and the main facility itself. A unique partnership between the nonprofit sector and the public sector will provide a one-of-a-kind experience needed by the people of Williamstown and the surrounding areas.
Currently, 36% of the City of Williamstown's population is under the age of 25. The City of Williamstown and the Arc Encounter would like to focus on this youth by providing a community center, programming, trails and grounds, as well as additional features such as water features and playgrounds. The community center would not only provide children's programming such as after-school, before-school, TRACA, and summer camps, but would also provide informational sessions that would be run mostly by the Arc Encounter on the topics of mostly science. The trails would be scientifically themed, such as a walk with dinosaurs and a stargazers trail that would feature displays of large, lifelike dinosaurs and large displays of star charts. There can also be future expansion because the Arc is providing 75 acres for the use of the grounds and facility. There will be approximately 6 months for the construction of the grounds, trails, and facility, and the remaining 6 months will be used for the attractions, programming, and hiring the staff. The staff will include 5 full-time positions and 14 part-time positions. The 5 full-time positions will include a liaison between the Arc Encounter and the City of Williamstown, a parks director, a programming director, a children's programming director, and a maintenance director. The 14 part-time staff will include 3 receptionists, a custodian, 3 maintenance, 3 programming instructors, and 4 youth programming instructors.
There are 3 outcomes that will result from the partnership between the Arc Encounter and the City of Williamstown through the implementation of these grants. The first outcome is increased community engagement. The partner hopes to see an increase in community engagement by each month having 10 rooms rented, 100 session participants, and 300 trails and attraction users. The second outcome is increased children's activity and interest in having through the creative programming. This goal is to see 100 children monthly on trail. School participation increased by 10% in the first year, and the children obesity rates in Williamstown dropped by 5% in the first year. And the third objective is to increase children's participation in social grants. The outcome is to see 50% of children in Williamstown using service provided by community center by the end of the first year.
There are three primary success criteria that will be used in the evaluation of the park and the programs that will take place in the park. And the first is just overall community engagement. Secondly, children's participation in educational programs. And then third, children's participation in social programs. And the primary way that these will be evaluated is, at least as far as the programs, is the registration numbers associated with them, which will obviously show how successful they're being in reaching out to the community and fulfilling their purpose. Another method of evaluating the success of the park is the parking lot numbers, basically the number of vehicles that enter the parking lot. This will clearly show how much use the park is receiving, although it won't indicate the type of use, but it will still be useful in evaluating the success of the park. Similarly, the trail use will be evaluated and looked at. The data will be collected using both trail cameras as well as just personnel actually undertaking observation sessions that can be used to not only tell the numbers but also what type of use the trails are receiving. And then thirdly, the renting of the community meeting rooms will be looked at, which will kind of indicate community engagement on some level, and it will be that will indicate the number of programs that are being kind of undertaken by the community members on their own to strengthen the community through social events. And this data will be used, will be looked at a biannual meeting with managers from the park, the Arc Encounter, and the Williamstown Parks and Recreation Department, and they'll just look at, based on the data, what types of changes need to be made and how to move forward based on the data.
The total budget for the community center and park is $3 million. The proposed grant will provide 70% or $2,100,000. The Arc Encounter and City of Williamstown will fund the remaining 30%. The Arc Encounter will provide 75 acres of land valued at $560,000 as an in-kind good and will also fund $80,000 worth of animal displays for a total of $640,000. The City of Williamstown will fund $60,000 of indoor displays and $200,000 of management salaries. The proposed grant will fund facility construction, trail development, construction and displays, playgrounds, water features, program development and materials, and wages both regular and part-time. After the first year, the Arc Encounter and City of Williamstown will share the expenses of operating the center and park and will each provide 40% of operating funds. The remaining 20% of operating funds will be provided from the community center's revenues.
The Arc Encounter and the City of Williamstown sincerely believe in the benefits that this proposed community center and park will bring to the citizens of Williamstown. The partners believe that the lack of any such community center or structured park is a significant problem warranting their time and money and the successful rewarding of this grant. The community center, themed trails, attractions, and programs are meaningful to both partners and are key methods to achieving the outcomes that will benefit the population of Williamstown to the greatest extent. The partners would like to thank the Sustainable Solutions Foundation for their time and consideration.